What is up, guys? My name's Carter Ramsey. This feels so weird. God damn, I'm nervous. I'm back. Let's go. No, but I don't know. So I don't even know if, bro, this is like weird. I'm talking to my phone right now. This doesn't feel normal. So basically, I'm gonna try and get back into YouTube. Not because of money or anything, just because I don't know. It just feels like it'd be fun to make videos. Because lately I've been working, got my own little business going on. I've been flipping vehicles and equipment, and I don't know, I just feel like it'd just be entertaining to watch. Like if I saw someone doing that kind of stuff, I'd probably watch it on YouTube. And I came across a deal. I bought a four-wheeler and John Deere Gator for a pretty good deal. I don't know if I should tell you guys. If I want to tell you guys, it'll be like right here probably. But yeah, I bought it for that much. I don't even know if I'm going to tell you. So, but yeah, I got you guys some cool videos possibly coming up. This is so weird. I'm sorry. I've said that like 5 times, but yeah. So I'll show you guys the stuff I got. Don't judge. It's a work in progress. But yeah, it has potential. It does not look like it. So I've been getting a lot of hate from my friends and the family saying that like, why are you buying all this shit? Oh my God. But just give it time. Cause it's a work in progress. That's usually how all the stuff goes is you buy junk, you fix it up, and then you flip it, and then you make double, if not more, than what you paid for it and what you put into it. So, I bought the John Deere and the Kawasaki. It's a Kawasaki Bayou for $500 together. Well, actually, no. For $400, I bought them both. Because this is the deal. So we were drinking. I might edit this all out. I don't know. But we're all drinking around the pool. I was talking to one of my new buddies. His name's... I'm not going to say it. This is weird. But anyways, I was talking to one of my buddies around the pool. And talking it up, chopping it up. And his dad's like, Carter, you want to buy something? I'm like, sure. What do you got? He's like, I got a four-wheeler and I got a Gator. I'm like, all right. I go over to look at it. It was sitting outside his pool behind a shed. I'm like, all right, sure. Go walk over, look at it. I'm looking close up to it. Get stung by a freaking wasp 3 times. I'm like, okay, maybe this is a sign from God that I probably shouldn't fucking buy it. So I go back, fucking leg is on fire, or it was my ankle. I got stung 3 times in the fucking ankle by 3 different wasps. I came by, fucking ankle was on fire, and I was like, they need a lot of fucking work. How much do you want? I'll sell them all to you for $500. I'm like, that's a pretty good deal. I was like, all right. And I was like, because he lives about 30 minutes away. I'm like, well, can you deliver them? He's like, yeah, I'll deliver them all for you for $500. I'm like, all right, sounds like a deal. He drops them off here. And then I'm like, look, this thing's kind of a piece. Like, both of them don't run right now. They need a lot of work. Plastics on both of them are kind of effed up. And they just both need like a lot of work to get them looking good again and up and going again. So I was like, I'll pay you $400 and you'll have $400 and you'll be happy and I'll have these and I'll possibly be happy. So he's like, all right, yeah, sure. And so he drops them off. And the Gator, he told me the Gator runs. It just needs like a battery and a key, like an ignition switch, which I already got, battery I already got, and it had no gas in it. It ain't got no gas in it. So I got all those. So Yeah, and the Kawasaki Bayou, the Gator is a 2001 or 2003, something along those lines. And the Kawasaki, I believe, I don't want to butcher it, but I'm pretty sure it's a 1989 Bayou. It's kind of a piece, but here, I'll show you guys. So yeah, I could be making quite a few videos if you guys want to see more of this. I got a boat, runs and drives excellent. Bought it, running and driving. It's still running and driving under my name, surprisingly. So the only problem with this is, I'll show you guys later. It just needs to be upholstered everywhere. Got an LB7. It's not officially here yet, but got an LB7. And then here I got the Gator 4-wheeler. Don't look too hard. It's kind of a mess in here because, I don't know, I've been pretty busy with work and I tend to work on stuff, and you know how it goes. Just work on stuff and don't put stuff away. So need to catch back up on that. But I'll show you guys a closer look on the Gator. This feels so weird recording, but this is the Gator right here. My plan for it, because you know the tires, besides the front, are pretty good. So the rear tires hold air, very good. Plastics on the rear end are good, solid, not cracked. Looks like we're missing that end. Great. But I think all I'm gonna do to this is first make sure it runs before I dump any money into it. As you can see, it needs a lot of money dumped into it. It's not look too hard, guys. It's work in progress. But my plans for this thing is getting it running, you know. So I'm gonna do that right now. And then after that, if it ends up running correctly, how he told me it did, I'm going to pull the seats, pull off the plastics and all that, and disassemble it all and paint the whole thing John Deere green again, paint the rims back to yellow, and order new seats, order a new hood, order new fenders, and I'm gonna try and save the decals. Shouldn't be that hard. Just some tape, just tape it off and then just paint over it. But yeah, shouldn't be that hard. Needs a lot of work. But it honestly, when I see things that need a lot of work, I normally pass on it on Facebook. But like this, like I see potential, and I think it's worth trying to restore. So I'm gonna open the bed of it and show you guys the motor. So this is the motor right here. It's not factory, it's not original. It is a Predator. I can't even tell. It's a Predator 420 cc. So let's see if we can get this started. Doesn't look too bad, honestly. But the battery is right in here, so we'll just open this all up and get that battery pulled out and throw in the new one. So. Not looking good. Well, we got basically most of them broken loose. It's just that this one is just spinning. Because there's one right here and there's one right here, and that one's just spinning. But it's still tight, so I don't really know what the deal is with that. So I don't want to cut the plastic because then it'd be loose when you put it back on. I don't know. I'll figure something out. All right, so I tried to do all I could to take it out properly, but there was just not a correct way without just cutting it off, because like it was just spinning. You can't get behind it to hold it. There's really nothing you could do besides just either cutting the plastic to make it slip through or cutting the bolt off. Well, I mean the washer off. But I just cut a little slit from the plastic right here, and it just slipped right through. And yeah, so that shouldn't be a problem if we have all the rest of them connected. So the only problem I am running on to right now is lifting it up here. My bad. Kind of sweating, not gonna lie. It's like right here, like the chair is restricting this piece of plastic from coming up. So got a 13 mil, and we're gonna knock those out, both sides, and then both the chairs are coming out anyway, so might as well just take them out now. So yeah. So I just stripped it. It's not looking good. All right, well, as you saw from that little clip, I set that down for now. I stripped the first one I started on. Great. And I got the second one out. So this is good, because if I buy the new seats, they don't come with these, we'll have something to go off of at the parts store to kind of reference to. And there was supposed to be 4, but there's only 3. And it was stripped and stuck inside of this. So it seems like everything that we're working on right now is rusty and it's not going very smoothly, boys. My phone just died. Things are getting stripped, and it's not working out too good. So yeah, things aren't really going out too good. My phone's charging right now, so the quality is not as good. Just hold on. But anyways, back to what I was saying is, do you guys, from watching this far in the video, do you guys think this is a bad purchase? Me personally, I think there's still potential. You know, you're always gonna have problems when you're working on older things, so I'm not that angry yet or mad about my purchase. I still think there's still potential. You know, it's just this thing's from 2003 and it's been sitting out in a farm for quite some time. So I mean, of course we're gonna have some problems here and there, but overall I don't think it's gonna be that big of a deal. Okay, well, I'm gonna try and get this off of the bracket so that we can still salvage this piece. I really need to invest in a tripod, so if you guys enjoy these kind of videos, please let me know, because if I'm gonna continue making these kind of stuff, I need to invest in some better equipment, some better tools, maybe even power tools so things go by quicker and so you can strip more stuff easier. But yeah, so I didn't even show you guys, my bad. I didn't even show you guys the, my bad, this thing's acting a little weird, but I didn't show you guys the four-wheeler yet. So I'm gonna move this and show you guys completely the whole thing. That moved. Just taking a little 5-minute break from this for now because, I don't know, just need to keep my cool and get this done. So this is, I believe, a 1989 Kawasaki Bayou. We have one of these. I'm pretty sure it's a 1991 Kawasaki Bayou. Same body style as this, just a little bit less effed up, and it's red and black. If I have a picture, I'll show it right now. We used it up we had a cabin for all you long-term subscribers. You guys remember that stuff. We had a cabin, we had 2 Articats and a Kawasaki Bayou. Used to rip those around, it's a pretty fun time. But for this whole thing, I'm planning on taking off all the plastics and just repainting the whole frame back to black. I plan on cleaning it up really, really well. Get new tires. I'm thinking about getting mud wraps for this thing. The tires on this thing are a little bit fatter than the fronts. Some of those four-wheelers are. But yeah, just getting some thick, grippy mud wraps on this John, and just restoring the whole thing. I was looking at getting all new plastics for this, but it's honestly really hard to come by, even on eBay. Like, no matter where you look, they don't make these anymore. On eBay, when you look for plastics that are in good condition, there are none. There are none, at least no black ones. There are some red ones. And the whole purpose of this is I want it to be different. I want it to be mine. I want it to just be like my own build. And I already have, like, we already have a red one. So I like to keep this one black and blue because, you know, I actually kind of like the way those look pretty clean. But I'm going to try and just restore the plastics. What I mean by that is just like, see how they're just like so warped. It's kind of like the whole thing, like, the clip-on things, like right here, are just gone. There's no clipping on, like they're gone. Like, there's nothing you can really clip to, and what you can clip to is just so brittle, and it's just like almost broken off. So I don't know, this thing needs a lot of work. This is gonna be like a 3-part or more video because, like, you know, just installing the new tires, painting the rims, painting the whole frame, trying to restore the plastics, because, like, got to find an alternative because, like, it's just so brittle, like, everywhere, and, like, this right now is not going to work. So I'm going to have to figure out an alternative to this working, and it's also missing plastics, you know, right here, because the seat goes on right here. And there's a plastic piece that should be right here. And that is missing. It should be like this whole thing. And it's gone. The seat needs reupholstered. Everything needs redone. Like, it's just, this thing's pretty jacked up. Like, come on. It's just, it needs a lot of work. So, like, it needs a new gauge, cluster, whatever you want to call it. It needs a ignition switch powered by a light switch. I mean, come on. What were we thinking here? Throttles, stiff. Like, it's going to need this whole thing, besides the light, it's going to need completely replaced. And new plastics, like, the more that I'm looking at it, it's unsavable. especially the way I treat four-wheelers and stuff, you know, like if I'm riding a four-wheeler, I'm going to rip around on it and I'm not going to be easy on it. So it needs to withhold a little bit of a fucking beating. You're not just going to go on a cruise on some trails. You're going to fucking romp on it and go through some dirt and mud and some rocks and stuff, and it's going to need to withstand that. And the way it is now, like this shit's not going to hold up at all. But yeah, it's easily savable, at least from the outside. I don't know about the engine. I have no clue about any of this, but it's for a different video. I'm going to let my phone charge up a little bit more. It's always good when you lose your tools. I do remember I put it on that piece right there. Exactly. We'll just show you what I'm doing. I don't really know how to show you guys. Oh, it's on there. That works too. Breaking off the bolt, great. So bad thing is it's broken. Good thing is it's off. So we can officially move on from the passenger seat onto the driver's seat. Yeah, my phone's charged back up, and we're gonna get started on changing out the, or taking out the driver's seat to take out the plastics. But yeah, I enjoy making these videos. So if you enjoy these videos, please let me know in the comments, because like I have no traction unless I hear from you guys on if I should continue it, if I'm just wasting my time. But me personally, I enjoy making these videos, and I can continue this because I have a lot of ideas for the future. I have a lot of stuff I can make videos about, like anything. I watched a few videos while this phone was charging, and I noticed I was talking kind of quick, so just stick with me for now. This is my first video in like, I don't know, 10 years. So yeah, just try and stick with me. I'm gonna get better each video. I just need to focus on what the video is about and try and stay on track with the purpose of what I'm doing. And yeah. So let's get this driver's seat taken out, and we will throw in the battery, or we'll take out the plastics, throw in the battery, and then try and get it started. Yeah, so let's get started. This part. But my buddy Mason, I just remembered, he has mics, a tripod, and all that stuff. And he was actually going to be in this video, but he just got caught up. He has to go to work in the morning early, and it's currently like 11 o'clock at night. And I really got nothing else to do, so I was like, why not just work on this? So, yeah. I possibly could borrow his mic and tripod and all that, and get some better videos for you guys. Oh, this is gonna break off. I can't see that. I can feel the tension. Oh my god. Oh no. I can really feel it rust. It's like every spin. I don't know what that was, but I hear that. Came off clean. Excellent. Not good. Not clean. Sweet. So we got both the seats off. Driver's seat came off surprisingly, like very good. No problems at all with that, which is always great. So now let's try and take off the plastic. All right, I need 2 hands for this. All right, so we got the plastic piece taken off. Before I was pulling too hard on it, I had a feeling that these unscrewed, and they both did. This one slipped off, that one unscrewed, obviously. And that hole right here was big enough for that just to slip through. So this looks like the fuel tank, the fuel pump, and all that. Probably come in here later and just vacuum all of this junk out. It looks like layers and layers of just like dirt and rust, and looks like the dude already replaced the switch. This is mine. I did this myself. I just haven't wired it up yet because I'm gonna replace this. But it looks like he already did it himself as well. So that's always interesting. Yeah, so I'm guessing those are 10 millimeter. I'm gonna take off the battery and pull it out. It looks like the last time they were using it was in 2019 because the battery says it was from 19. So, and honestly, it doesn't seem that far off. Because he said it was just sitting in their field and they weren't using it after they got a new side-by-side. So, yeah, so new batteries right here, same terminal, same everything, same size, maybe a little bit smaller. This is 350 and this one's only 300. So I hope that's not too big of a problem. We will see though. Honestly, it's probably just shop back it up right now. I'm willing to do that right now, and then we'll throw it in. All right, so as you can see from the first part, it was just caked in dirt, and I just vacuumed it all out, and it's looking a lot better. So clean up all this. I'm gonna give it a good washing before we paint it. I'm gonna wash it, and then run a wire brush through the whole thing on all like the flaking spots, like right here. Just wire brush it, and just try and get a good coat of paint on it. But now I'm gonna throw in the battery. There's dust in here. I don't know how dusty it was. Yeah, I'm gonna do. Go put that shot back, that's for sure. that should do it. We got it all connected up to its locations, and let's turn it over, see what happens. Because we're having problems with the key. It's not one to turn. I mean, the key's not wanting to fully go in, so I'm kind of gonna tweak on that for a bit. But yeah. Weird. Oh, I should have fuse pop. Does not sound good. Interesting. That did not sound good at all. So when I turned the key, I heard something pop. So both wire, like negative to negative, positive to positive, like, and they're both red. And I heard something pop over here. The only fuse I see is right here. All right, I'm gonna pull this fuse and inspect it. I don't know if you guys can tell, but whatever this fuse goes to is fried. If it'll focus, or you guys can just take my word for it. See that little brown spot in there? Cooked. So, that means there's something wrong with the wiring somewhere in this whole thing. So yellow, that probably goes to ignition because those are yellow. But it's weird because like I was turning the key last time with 2 jumper packs on it at the same time, and it didn't even do that. It was just clicking over. So I'm gonna see if I have some of these fuses. If not, we're gonna have to continue tomorrow. But yeah, and I also see this right here, and that is not plugged in. So that looks like it might go right there, which is weird. There's a lot of weird things with this. So let me look for one and we'll see. All right, well, I got fuses, but they're the small ones and these are the big ones, so it will not work. But yeah, it for sure pops. You can see it right there. It's burnt in there, so. But yeah, it's very weird why it did that. But yeah, I guess, I don't know why that's there. This whole motor is like not original, so I'm guessing that's the kill switch to this whole thing. But it was on when I was turning the key and it was just clicking over because it wasn't getting enough power. But, it is very odd, I will say that. And these don't look original at all. Like, it was definitely the last guy who had probably no clue what he was doing. Had to take a wild guess. But yeah, this is probably going to be the end of the video. Either it's going to be a part 2 or I will just continue tomorrow when I get out of class from college. So, because I have more fuses, but they're not here. They're at my dad's house. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate everyone who watched the full video. If you made it this far, I appreciate you. Thank you for pushing through this video. I know it wasn't that exciting considering you watched it to run, but didn't get it started today. But I will post part 2 tomorrow. And yeah, so for now, all we have left to do is, or running wise, all we have left to do is get a fuse, some gas, hopefully it has spark. But yeah, we'll just have to see what's going on. So thanks for watching the video. Please watch part 2. We'll see you later. He's like, I'll sell them to y'all. I'll sell them to all. Fuck, can I talk? All right, we're starting. That's why you wanna have good quality stuff because it needs to be able to withhold my beatings. It sounds kind of kinky. I might take that out. But anyways,